hear the sound of time, stories weaving words that climb, whispered tales in a cozy nook. Welcome to the magic of every book. Bookshelf babble, take the stage, turn the chapter, fill the page. Laughter, wisdom, stories to spare, a podcast world where books are everywhere. From paperbacks to leather spines, mysteries, thrillers, and classic lines. Stories crackle, voices ring, dive on in, it's a podcast thing. Adventures waiting just one word away, from Austen's romance to Hemingway. Gather round, it's the bookish delight, unfold the tales under podcast light. Bookshelf babble, take the stage, turn the chapter, fill the page. Laughter, wisdom, stories to spare, a podcast world where books are...
Hello everyone, you're welcome in a live session of Bookshelf Babble podcasts on HelloTalk application. It's new day, new session, and let's go. It's time to talk about books and related topic. Okay, let's go to start our session today. If you're not familiar with HelloTalk application, it's a platform where people around the world learn different languages that they prefer. Most of people learn English, Spanish, and this platform has a very nice feature when you can start voice room. My voice room has name what book are you reading. If you want to talk, just find this voice room and join to our conversation. Okay, let's go start. We here, and we, as a regular, we just wait when someone join to us to talk about book. Okay, I need just mention that this session I'm streaming on YouTube. Okay, let's go. Yep, okay. As a regular, we just wait when someone join to us to talk about books. I'm not sure. Today it's similar to Sunday evening. Maybe most of the people like to rest and enjoy the last hours of weekend. I don't know, but we wait. Maybe someone join to talk about book. Okay, we just wait. I'm still reading book. Brandon. I just show this book. I'm still reading book. Brandon Stanton, Humans of New York. I mentioned several times about this book before. I just like to maybe tell a brief recap about it again. This book, where author of the book is just photographer, and she takes a photo of strangers on New York City streets, and also she interviews these people and asks them several questions, some not random, just some about maybe dreams, about some fears or something like this. And in this book, photos and this text alongside one each other, and you possibly see on the photo, and in the same time read some short story about these people from these people. I think it's very nice idea, and you can more deeply dive in like context of photo, because very often when we see the portrait of someone, we just think about these people, who is what fair, what is character of this person or something like this, and based on some like to visual appearance we can construct how this like person look like or what character he or it has. But text very often show a lot of some information. On basis of this information we possible like to imagine this person more detail. Yeah, I very like it. And also I like to see the street and context around the person where this photo was made, how to roads, building outside, trees or some other elements, because it's help for me imagine this place. And because very often when we talk about book, very often when we talk about, for example, New York, we have some kind of like to cliche how it's look like, but we cannot like to recognize if you do, for example, I don't know, Brooklyn or some another part, some regular or like poor part, we cannot recognize this, but maybe it's look like the same as our district where we live, or some similar. Yeah, in this case I very like it because it opens the window to the context around the portrait, because when the photographer took the photo, he just focused it on the person and not care about like to background. Background is very important, but it's not like to main part is like to face of person, like to pose, like maybe some elements like to hands or something like this, but outside it's just like to context. But if you take the photo of some for example, not just like two photos of New York, not without context of the people, and very often this photo should be like to some kind of amazing or create some kind of spirit, and it's very often this photo is just like a photo of one moment. For example, when on sunrise happens, or just I don't know, and just maybe some celebration, some kind of event. It's just like a one-time events, and this maybe it's not happen again. But when I see the photo from this book, I just see the regular pictures, regular like the streets, like regular backgrounds, and these backgrounds I think very very common in New York, and why I like it. Yeah, it's my short recap about this book. I almost done. I just rest some several pages. Okay, let's go. We have one additional guest today. Hey, let's go. Oh, hello, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good too. To be honest with you, I never read a book in my life.
It's some sad because I think his book is very nice. Okay, what do you like to do in your free time?
Just some movies and stuff. I just like to watch movies and
Mm-hmm.
reels and all. I don't read books.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
never read a book in my life.
Yeah, I think in the current world it's very simple, just like to skip the books and focusing on some another content like to movie, music, or some kind of social network. I think it's enough
You,
to
you can say that, like, you can say that.
yeah.
I don't think so nowadays. Like, there are lots of people who like love to read books. I don't think so. I think it's kind of thing of the past right now, book reading and all.
Yeah, it's it's partially true, but I think his book is very important because for current moment it's like to was main sources of information of all
Like
information
back then,
was
like
stored.
100 years ago.
Uh,
Yeah, they were very important, like 100 years ago,
I
books and all.
I think it's was important like to 10 years ago too, but now
Yeah,
we
you can
have
say that.
digitalization and all books
Internet. Yeah.
transfer in electronic format.
So, like, where you from, man? Where you from? You're from which country?
Uh, I'm from Belarus, but now I'm living in Sweden.
You're from Belarus. So, like,
Yeah,
what's your native language?
uh, we have two official languages in our country, Belarusian and Russian language. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. I think I have met, I think like 1 year ago, I have met a guy from Belarus. I think so. I don't remember it exactly, but I think that guy was from Belarus. You all guys are white, right? Like the native people of Belarus.
Uh, yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah, that guy was from Belarus,
Okay.
but I don't remember it exactly.
Okay. Do you like to have some memories about this person?
Like he was white and his English was like you, like the accent was same, and he was white. That guy. I think
Okay.
he was from Belarus. I think he was from Belarus. I don't remember it exactly. Like my memory is kind of vague.
Yeah. Yeah.
I met him on the aeroplane. I met him on the aeroplane.
Okay. And as what you see it on
It
the
was
airport now.
yeah, he was sitting next to me.
Ah, okay. You have like to offline communication and conversation in the airport.
Yeah, I had an offline conversation with him. Like we talked for like you can say that 2 hours. That guy, he was a good guy. You know.
Yeah, I think it's some very good type of conversation, just like to real
Yeah,
to one to one. It's a more enjoyable, especially when you met
yeah,
in some places.
yeah. We both were strangers. So like it was good. The conversation was good. We talked for like the entire flight.
Yeah, I know this
So
kind.
like, what about you? What is your name?
Okay, my name Yauheni. But
Yahami.
yeah, Yauheni. But if you talk about international variant of my name, it's sounds you can call like to Eugene. It's the same.
Eugene.
Yeah, Eugene in international variant of my name.
Okay, that's kind of hard to pronounce. Eugene.
But Eugene, I think
I
it's
have to.
some common in English. It's very common and in many
Eugene.
Eugene.
Okay, you mean Eugene? Eugene. Eugene. That
Yeah,
Eugene.
yeah, Eugene.
Ah,
Just
that's
like
a pretty common name.
yeah, yeah,
That's a pretty common
yeah.
name.
I mean,
Eugene. Yeah.
yeah, it's very common.
So like, how old are you?
Uh, if you correctly remember, 38 years.
What?
38 years old. Oh, sorry, yeah, 38 years old.
So are you a teacher by profession? What you do for living? Like, are you a teacher or you have
Mm,
some kind of business?
I have like to experience of when I was a teacher for international students who go to Belarus for study medicine. I teach chemistry and biology, but now I'm working as software developer and develop mobile application.
That's kind of very hard turn, from the chemistry biology as a teacher from to the software engineer, software developer.
I think
That's a very hard turn
uh,
of your.
I'm not sure it's not very hard. I think it's a very logical theme, and chemistry and biology it's very logical. It's a subject what based on the logic. If you know some kind of facts, you possibly to combine these facts and get some true in in software is the
I
same.
I think you are very intelligent. I
Um,
think you have a good mind.
I'm not sure. I announced
No, no,
my
like
limitations. Thanks for this, but I'm not sure. But I have some kind of maybe.
no, no, it's not pretty common. Like for someone who's in the chemistry and biology field, like who, as a teacher, and like after a year or a decade, he chooses to I kind of I don't want to do this anymore. I want to become a software developer or something like that. So it's not everyone's cup of tea. What you did is commendable. Like you deserve praise. It's good. It's a good thing. I think you're intelligent.
Okay, thanks. But I think every person has some special property what's suitable for some kind of jobs. For example, I'm not so very strong in like to humanitarian and languages, and for me it's a more complicated thing. But for me, some simple like to some logical thing like to math or biology or chemistry, because it's very logical and you should be have just patient to spend some time for sitting and thinking, but some another person more like to more
Yeah, yeah.
active.
But no, not everyone can do that, Eugene. Even that includes myself too. That I'm that type of guy. I'm also not very studious and all. Like I can't focus on a thing. Have you ever heard about the word procrastination? I do that a lot. Procrastination.
Yeah, I know this too, and I do this a lot of too. Don't afraid you like to alone in this. I think every people has these problems.
hmm So Eugene, where you're living right now? Are you in Belarus or in Russia?
No, I'm now living in Sweden. I moved to another country
Okay, Sweden.
2 years ago.
Okay, so you're working there as a software engineer, right?
Yeah, because this profession it's open opportunity to move another country easily. You just need to find the job and you have like two chance to another place where you want to live.
Okay, so let's get back to the topic, bro, which was our primary topic, which is our primary topic. Like, how many books have you read in your entire
Uh,
life? Like, and which one is your favorite?
uh, yeah, it's good question. It's just like a free topic. If you want to talk about some specific, we possible talk. But I just
Okay,
uh,
okay, bro. Like, for a minute or two, you will hear a lot of sounds. So I'm really sorry for that. I'm kind in the middle of the road, but it will be for like 2 to 3 minutes.
no worries. It's fine enough. Uh, just
Because right now I'm in the middle of the roads.
yeah.
So it will be for like 5 minutes. It will be like for 5 minutes. After that, it will be all silent.
Okay.
So okay, go ahead with what you were speaking to me.
Yeah, I just like to mention that it's like to books. It's like the main topic, but we possible talk about any and another topic what you want. I prefer talk about book because it's very common topic and a lot of like to related topics connected to books. And when you start talk about something specific or specific book, you just like to start talk about some main character, main like to action, what happened in book, and yeah, I think it's very good. But from my side, it would be nice to know what do you like to do in your free time.
Or like what I like to do in my free time. You're asking me
Yeah,
that question.
exactly. When you have like weekends,
As
how
I
you do
said
you
you
like?
earlier, like I don't do a lot. Like I just watch movies and all.
Okay, and do you like to eat the food?
I don't do anything productive. I just waste my time.
Okay, okay.
So like, what about you, Eugene? What do you like to do in your free time?
Uh, to be honest, I will be like to spend and waste my time to just lie on the sofa and watch the movie. But when I do this, I very often happen feels like to I don't know I feel like too guilty to itself because
I
I
think you should
just
do this on the footpath.
yeah yeah because I think I just like to waste of time and I should be spent of maybe more something useful that should be have more like to clear result or effect for me. Yeah, and it is why I very sad when I have procrastination because I feel it's like a waste of the time.
Okay, okay. What about your love life, Eugene? Are you married or like you have any kids?
Yeah, I have the wife, I have the kids, I have the a lot of like to responsibility, family duties, and especially on the weekends when we have free times, I should be spent for my kids and for cleaning the house and a lot of the another duties. Yeah, I think it's
Now I'll
some
ask you the main question, Eugene.
sorry.
Now I'll ask you the main question. Like, are you happy, Eugene, with all your marriage life and all? Because nowadays I think there are lots of people, who aren't happy in their marriage life.
Yeah,
So
I
what
see.
about you, Eugene? Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. I think it's now I'm living in my best time when I
So
reach.
yeah, congratulations, Eugene. Like you are in the top 10 percentage of the total population
Okay,
where you are happy after getting married. So like, congratulations. I think you are a lucky man.
okay, thanks. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. No, man, it's a fact. I'm not just making up things. It's a fact. Search it up on Google. Like nowadays, it's very hard, to find a good woman, loyal woman. You know,
yeah, yeah, but very often
like
in internet you can find like to top like to 10 countries, 10 happiest countries, and very often in these top happiest countries is present like to Scandinavian countries of Europe, like to Sweden, Norway, and Finland. And when I move here, it's I really feel this kind of vibe when people like to just relax and not so like to worrying, and it's they really like to enjoy the daily routine and they enjoy the life. I very like this kind of
I
like to
think
feeling.
Eugene, the portion to a good life, or you can say that the things which can make your life better is like when you are a calm person and and you are able to differentiate what is good or bad in your life, and you are always calm, like so you will be happier in your life. When you're
Yeah,
a calm person, you don't get angry. You are not a short tempered type of guy. and you know what is
Uh,
right and what is good and evil. So I think that helps you a lot to to have peaceful life.
yeah, yeah. I think it's not so like to very simple topics. You not possible just answering this question. I'm happy. It's yes or no, and it's just like a common feeling. And in this time, I have some kind of troubles, some kind of like to problems. Sometimes since I'm very tired or something like this, but I feel all this. It's very like to natural, and it's like to combine together in a very good manner. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you are in Sweden. So like, what's the national language of Sweden? Is it
uh,
English?
it's its main language is Swedish, but here it's very popular and like to common English too, and you without problem possible speak on English everywhere where you want, in like in shops, in hospital, in I don't know, in bus, in subways. Every people very simple switch to English.
What's the national currency of Sweden?
It's like to Swedish krona, as they call like to as equals like to Swedish krona, like this.
Okay, okay, okay. So is there, Eugene? I think I have asked you a lot of questions, like from your personal life to your career. I think all my questions were related to your personal life. So I'm curious, is there anything you want to ask me? You haven't asked me a single question.
Yeah. I have some serial question about books, but you not like to prefer. I just maybe ask you about like your dreams. In if you not like to think about like to procrastination and some another
What
time.
is my dream,
Yeah,
Eugene?
yeah. What you?
Eugene, just, I want a peaceful life, you know, but before that, I want to earn money, like enough money to achieve that peaceful life. So, like, you kind of say that right now, I'm just thinking about making money, how I can, you know, make that amount of money or that much money, so I can retire early in my life. I don't
Okay.
like, I don't like, that type of life in which you have to wake up every day, go to work, and that type of chaotic life that has chaos. Like you have to get up and wake up every day, and all. I don't like that type of life. It's very chaotic. I'm a simple guy, Eugene. I love peaceful life.
Yeah, I think this like to. Uh,
It's kind of very stressful, You have to wake up every day to go to work. I don't like that at all. It's just very stressful for me.
okay, but I did now another way to get uh, like your idea. For me, it's just like to wake up like every day and go to work. It's like one of the way to be like to stable with like to income, because all another way is just like to uncertainty.
Everyone has,
And
Eugene, everyone has different opinions.
yeah, I sure,
So
I
this is
sure.
my opinion, and you, and your opinion may differ. You'll not agree on what I'm saying right now. So like everyone has different opinions. So this is my opinion. So what is your opinion? Like you were saying like you like to go to work. That's what you were saying, right? That's your point.
Yeah,
Like you want that work to be stable in your life.
yeah, because for me it sounds like more logical. You go to work, you like to do your work, you get like to an equivalent like to salary for this work. If you don't work, just you
Have
don't
you ever
have
think
enough.
about that, Eugene? Like this whole system. Like, have you ever think about thought? Have you ever given it a thought? I don't know. Like, let me just say it to you. Like, uh, don't you think like it's a system, Eugene? Like, it's a designed system, like for all of us. Like, you know, just we have to be in the crowd. We have to be docile to our government and all that money, interest and all. Don't you think it's just a system? It's like, in simpler words, like you can say that it's modern slavery. Like, we'll get something, some amount every month as a salary, and I think it's modern slavery. And to get out of that, you have to work hard to get out of that cycle, that loop.
Yeah, but in same time, you should be have like to some kind of, I don't know, limits or like to level. When you reach, you feel like to okay, I get some enough to cover all my like to expenses, and I possibly focus on some another scene. And and in same time you see like to limitation. It's not possible very hard work every day and get like to reach. It's not possible because you have like to fix it like to income amount. But in same time, if you want to do get something, or be something like to independent, you should be get something, I don't know, incredibly or interesting or like to some atypical in the start, get a lot of money and just like to retire and like to spend rest of the life to enjoy the life. But you should be
Eugene,
do something.
you know what, Eugene? I think one of the best thing that you can do in your life is like, if you'll have money, you should retire early. If you have that much saving and future plans, on then you can retire early. I think that's one of the best thing that can be happen to a man.
Yeah, it's good. It's good like to plan. uh, I heard like to some maybe 2 weeks ago some podcast when one like to woman developer describe how they retired earlier. It's like to more early than in
Mm,
official. They just like to plan some, they spend, they like to have some saves, and when they reach some
mm,
specific moment they understand, okay, our saves and our income are from these saves, it's enough to live without work like to rest of the life, and they just like to retire it. And they not like to possibly live like to a very um, uh, like to huge when sorry work live and get some income like to when they work, but they have enough money to just do they own thing what they want in this time. And I think if you want to retire it more earlier, you should be have a good plan, and good like to financial vision how do this.
So Eugene, you are 38 now. So have you ever planned about this, about all the retiring and all
Um,
that? Have you ever given it a thought? You are
I,
38 right now, so.
yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good question. I told you about this podcast and just like to, this thoughts is present in my head, and I think about this, but I not do nothing for plan because I think I don't have like too urgent to be retired yet, because I have some kind of big target and goals what I should be reach first. Just
Eugene,
bought the flat.
may God help you to achieve all those goals.
Yeah, I think its main goals is just like to get bought the flat where we possibly like to live and spend like the rest of the life. Yeah.
Are you religious, Eugene?
I not so
Are you an
very.
atheist?
Yeah, I not so very religious.
Like,
I think.
do you believe in God or not?
Yeah, I think so, but I'm not so very like too
No,
strong
it's
believer.
fine. As long as you believe in God, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Uh, it's a good thing. So, Is there anything you want to ask me other than that? Like you asked me about my goals and all.
Yeah, it's
Is
just
there
like
anything
it's
other?
just for dreams. It's not only for goals. It's like one dreams. It's you want to early retiring and like to spend life for something, but yeah, for what you can spend your free time when you will early retired.
I'll spend those free time with my family, and like I love playing games too. So family and games, you can say that.
Okay, what kind of games?
I you can say that the GTA, God of War, all those AAA games,
Okay, do you like
all
to?
those elite games, not all those elite games which you play on PlayStation
Okay,
or on a gaming PC.
do you like to play in chess?
No, no, no. Like
Okay, I
I think I have. I think it's very hard for me, to understand all those things. Like it's a it's a very challenging. It's very challenging to me. You have to, plan every move in advance. So it's very challenging.
yeah.
Oh, I think chess is something that game chess. It requires a lot of attention, and you have to be very clever to play chess. And I don't think so. I'm that much clever.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with
I just
you.
tried it. When I was like 12 or 13. I just tried it, and and my friend was explaining everything to me, like how does horse move, how does a pawn move, and at that moment I think like, what the hell is this? I can't even understand what you're saying. Like this moves like this moves like this. I thought like at that moment, like who'll remember this? Like it's something. It was like it was very hard for me at that time. Like I was 13 or 14, so I don't think so. I can't play chess.
Okay, I see your point. Yeah, I think it's some from side for someone for someone people chess it's look like a very boring and very strange game, but
Yeah,
but for me it's some
for
very
me that game
nice.
is very hard.
But in reality, its rules it's not so very light, very hard. It's just some several rules. It's all, and after just like to strategy and how you move, and it's some similar like to play against some people. Some people may be very good in like in Counter Strike, and when you play with them, you just feel it's a really strong player. Yeah, and some same is the chess and you possible like to it's some kind of like a mini battle on the board when you play.
Mm-hmm. It's all about strategy.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like, are you good at chess?
yeah. I sometimes I
Are you
play.
good in playing chess?
No, I'm not good. I have very low level, but it's enough for me to play with same like to players like me with same level. It's enough to get to enjoy this game. Uh, okay. I think I should be let to end it this session for today because it's late for me. I think it's late. It's very late for you too because it's
Yeah,
very
it's
it's deep
like
deep night.
my current time is like 1:40 a.m. in the night. That's my current time. What
Yeah,
about you? What's your current time in your
and
country?
just like to 11 p.m. 11
11 p.m.
11 like to 11:40.
11 like in the morning.
No, it's like
11
to
p.m. in the morning.
no p.m. It's just before
Night.
midnight. Yeah, before midnight.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, it was very nice talking to you, Eugene.
Yeah, you too. It was an interesting conversation. If you want to talk in future, just follow me. Or I mentioned before, in chat here, but I just mentioned I streamed this live session on YouTube. If you want to watch like a video version of our conversation, you can like find this channel what I sent. And
Okay, of course, I'll subscribe to your channel. It was very nice talking to you, Eugene.
yeah,
I'll
you
follow
too.
you, okay?
And thanks for your time too. And see you next time.
Yeah, of course. Okay, goodbye, Eugene. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Okay, it's all. Today our session is completed. I think it's some very small number of people joined for voice room, and we talk not about book, we talk about life. But I think it's enough. It's some interesting, especially for me and for him. I think so. Okay, thanks for your time. If you watch this video on YouTube, don't forget to put and write the comment if you have some kind of feedback, and press the bell to get notification, and subscribe to get notification. And also I want to mention that first episode of Bookshelf Babble podcast is released, and you can find on Spotify. It will be nice if you write your feedback too. And thanks for your time, and see you next time here in Bookshelf Babble live session on HelloTalk application. Goodbye.
Flip the pages, hear the sound of time. Stories weaving words that climb. Whispered tales in a cozy nook. Welcome to the magic of every book. Bookshelf babble, take the stage. Turn the chapter, fill the page. Laughter, wisdom, stories to spare. A podcast world where books are everywhere. From paperbacks to leather spines, mysteries, thrillers, and classic lines. Stories crackle, voices ring. Dive on in, it's a podcast thing. Adventures waiting just one word away. From Austen's romance to Hemingway. Gather round, it's the bookish delight. Unfold the tales under podcast light.